Long Island construction was abandoned when Morgan withdrew funding. It was Tesla's greatest disappointment and a loss to the entire world, because the inside information why they withdrew the funding is he was too smart, man, and he was basically going to destroy the oil industry because he had come up with inventions basically to produce free energy from the natural electronic current of the earth, man, which would cut out the need for a lot of the oil and a lot of the petrol, which would fuck up JP Morgan and the international bankers not control mechanism and also their money making mechanism through oil. Once again, much of Tesla's work was lost when stolen and hidden away. It's more what should really be said. Lost when the Wardenclyffe Tower was dismantled for scraps toward the end of World War One. Right. During the Panic of 1907, Tesla ensured the survival of the Westinghouse company by giving up patent payments for a nominal sum. By doing so, he also ensured his own financial ruin. Right? So, man, this man was financially getting ruined out there. When World War One began in 1914, Tesla lost his payments from European patents. By 1916, he was living in poverty and had filed for bankruptcy to escape a massive tax debt. Bear in mind, this man is the founder of the 20th century, right? Soon afterwards, Tesla began to show symptoms of obsessive compulsive disorder. The symptoms became pronounced very quickly, and what was left of his already eccentric reputation was soon in tatters. Still, he wouldn't give up. Tesla turned down an attempt by European friends to raise funds and continued to exist on a modest pension from Yugoslavia. He moved into a small hotel room and continued research. At the age of 81, Tesla challenged Einstein's theory of relativity, announcing that he was working on a dynamic theory of gravity that would do away with the calculation of space curvature. Because that whole Einstein theory, that's what it is, theory of relativity, is bull fucking shit. And Esau knows that it's bullshit, man. That's madness. Okay, that's some shit that he just made up and it can't be proven. It's madness. It's only been disproved. Right? But here it is, the whole world knows who Einstein is. People hardly know who Tesla, and Tesla actually invented shit that you're using right now. That shows you what Tesla was an Israelite, man, and Einstein was a fucking charlatan Edomite, man. Since the theory was never published, but a similar theory involving gravity waves developed in the mid-1990s is used in the study of plasma cosmology, which is the true nature of the universe, man. Right? We live in an electric universe, man. The overall power, the overall powerful force which runs this universe is not gravity, man. It's electricity, man, and the electromagnetic currents and all that which it produces. Light is a form of electricity, man. Okay. The whole earth has what? An electromagnetic field surrounding it. The sun has all heavenly bodies have an electromagnetic field surrounding it. Electromagnetic fields are created through currents. Then in the space which they call space, which is a vacuum, there isn't actually a vacuum. It's filled with what? Plasma, which is an electrical conductor, man. So the whole universe is got electricity flowing through it, man, just like your body has. Right? But anyway, that's another lesson, which explains properties of energy and the structure of the universe by studying the electromagnetic effects of plasma. In 1943, at the age of 86, Tesla offered his much vaunted death ray to the US War Department. There is some confusion on whether the ray consisted of laser or particle beams, both of which Tesla had been mulling over for years, or if a working prototype had been developed. Tesla couldn't share the details in a coincidence that raises the hackles of conspiracy theories to this day. Now we're just going to read this last bit. It says, financial restrictions meant that many of Tesla's ideas were limited to written notes which even today are studied by engineers for unused ideas. But for a man of his time with his limited resources, the list of Tesla's achievements are awe-inspiring. Even apart from the first AC motor, the radio, the Tesla coil, vacuum tubes, X-rays and hydroelectricity generators, Tesla had time to develop the loudspeaker, fluorescent lights, radar, the rotary engines, microwaves, the basis for diathermy, deep heating tissues through the use of high frequency electrical current, and an automatic mechanism controlled through a simple tuned circuit, remote radio control. And to ponder missiles, particle beam weaponry, satellites, nuclear fission, and robots. In the best tradition of mad scientists, Nikola Tesla had his less than rational moments, to be blunt. Well, yeah, okay, that's the point. So the point is, you seen all these things which he's invented, man, right? Now let's get some scriptures. Let's get Proverbs 2 and 6, because we ain't even gotten to the main point yet. I just had to show you the character of the man. Proverbs 2 and 6. For the Lord giveth wisdom, and out of his mouth cometh knowledge and understanding. Right? So the Lord gave Nikola Tesla the wisdom and the knowledge which he had to do the things which he did, man. And I'm going to show you that Nikola Tesla, he acknowledged that, man. Okay? He wasn't an atheist, and he was the greatest scientist of the 20th century, man. Right? Get Barak 3 and 35. Just more proof he was an Israelite, man. This man did great things, man. He didn't steal his ideas. He invented, not like the white man, okay? Baruch 3 and 35. This is our God. Yeah, Yahweh Sham Yahushai. This is our God, and there shall none other be accounted of in comparison of him. He have found out all the way of knowledge, and have given it unto Jacob his servant, and to Israel his beloved. Okay? So the Lord gives knowledge, wisdom, and understanding on all things to Israel, man. And in Israel, we give it to you other nations. You just like in Egypt, man. You Egyptians was learning from Joseph and Abraham. You Babylonians was learning from Daniel. Okay, any knowledge you got, you got it from Israel. Okay, we built up all these kingdoms, and Nikola Tesla was a big part of building up the technology in the white man's modern day Roman Empire, man. And not just him, a whole list of Jakes, right? A whole list of Jakes, right? You can get this book called Black Inventors Crafting Over 200 Years of Success. And guess what? Not all Jakes look like so-called black people, man. And let's not forget the Native American Indians and the Hispanics, what they've contributed technologically to this white man society. And then you got Jakes who look like so-called white people inventing things for the white man, like Nikola Tesla, which, like I said, he was not a so-called white man, man. He looked like a so-called white man, but he really was a Jake. Right? So, let's get some more information. I'm going to show you something now. Right, this is the quote I wanted right here at the top. So like here, this is a quote from Nikola Tesla, just to prove this he wasn't an atheist. He said, "The gift of mental power comes from God, divine being, and if we concentrate our minds on that truth, we can become in tune with this great power. My mother had taught me to seek all truth, all truth in the Bible." Okay. Right, receive the right, there you go, man. There you go. Right, so that's just to show you, man. And now I got some more things. I got some more information. Check this out. This is what the man said. For you idiots out there talking against the Bible, man. Man, you owe everything you have to Bible believers, man. You just shut up. Right? Alright, now let's get the main point. Now, it says, here's some info. Tesla's last known living assistance recorded statement. It says, if you have read my book, The Wall of Light, you will know the first part is the life story of Tesla. This story was written by Tesla himself, and you will note in this story that Tesla gives full credit to God. And that's how you know he's an Israelite, man. Tesla gives full credit to God for his ability to discover some amazing new ideas in the Bible. As I have mentioned before, the microwave comes from the 4th chapter of Revelations. So this man actually invented the microwaves, or discovered the microwaves, by reading the book of Revelations. In many places in his work, Tesla mentions the fact that he was inspired by Bible study to conceive his amazing ideas. His idea of the alternating current comes from the book of Matthew, in other words, from the Trinity. Tesla explains that his microwave, for instance, is not what many others think it is. It's not a wave, it's a dimension. The actual dimension of the beam, Tesla clearly states that his microwave is a beam which grows smaller, but he states that its diameter is smaller than the hair of your head. Okay? Nikola Tesla inventions, Tesla coil inventor, says, at this time I made a further careful study of the Bible and discovered the key in Revelations. Peace can only come as a natural consequence of universal enlightenment and the merging of races, which he was guying off on that. And we are still far from, because you can't expect a man to be perfect, but at the end of the day, his knowledge that he had, which was true, came out of the Bible. And we are still far from this blissful realization, because few indeed will admit the reality that God made man in his image, in which case all earthmen are alike. There is in fact but one race, which is going off, one race of many colors. Christ is but one person, yet he is of all people. So why do some people think themselves better than some other? Tesla. So he was going off, but he was a Bible, he was into the Bible, that's the point. Right, he might not have understood the whole Bible, because he ain't a prophet, but he put his trust in the Most High and put his trust in the words of the Bible, man. And that's the point. And that's where he got his information. Right? See if we get some more meat. Well, we got this quote already here. Suppose that's the point right there, man. Right. So like I said, man, this man was an Israelite. He was into the scriptures. Right. He invented the 20th century, man. Right. Deuteronomy 32:9. For the Lord's portion is his people, Jacob is the lot of his inheritance. Now we're going to go from there to Jeremiah 51:19. Jeremiah 51:19. The portion of Jacob is not like them, for he is the former of all things, and Israel is the rod of his inheritance. The Lord of hosts is his name. So the Most High is the former of all things, man. Spiritual, but guess what? Jacob, through the Spirit of the Lord, we're the former of all things on this realm. Right? We are the former of all things here, because we're the rod of his inheritance, man. These heathens ain't got a damn thing to say. Right? And just to seal it off, Romans 8:16, man. It says, the Spirit itself beareth witness with our spirit that we are the children of God, man. And the Spirit beareth witness that Nikola Tesla was an Israelite, man. Right? Psalms 14:1. So this is to cut